Okay. Uh, Howdy, y'all. What's up? So here we are. We have finally arrived back at another stream. I'm sorry it's been a couple of days. You know, I had some voice issues the past couple of days. I don't know what's up. I'm just like thankful it wasn't strep or anything, but it's yeah, it's mostly better now. I've got my little menthol lozenges if I need light took off or something like that. But I wanted to kind of take it easy a little bit today, instead of doing FF7, which requires a lot of voices and that kind of stuff. Keep it a little bit simpler. Just play something that's a little chill. Don't have to worry a whole lot about voices or anything like that. We just get in here and race. So yeah. Let me turn this down just a little bit here. All right, it's like super loud on my end. I don't know how it is on your end, but yeah, it's been a while since we've hopped in here to play Forza. I forgot how chonky this game is. It's huge, right? I don't know how this is gonna go. The past couple of times that I've actually tried streaming it, yeah, it ended up giving me some issues. So I've lowered quite a few of the settings. So hopefully it's not going to glitch out on me like it did last time, but we won't really know until we get in here. It's been several months since I played it, so, we'll probably have to warm up with a couple of games first, just, some basic races or something like that. But yeah, so, yeah, hi, how y'all doing? Oh boy, this again. So, here we go. Yeah, so I hope y'all are having a good weekend. Like I said, aside from being sick, I had to call out of work yesterday. Aside from that, it's been pretty chill here. It's just super hot out. So if you're one of the many affected, please, for the love of God, make sure you've got some water nearby or some kind of hydration. I've got mine right next to me, so yeah, I'm hoping it's supposed to storm a little bit later on today. I'm hoping we get a little bit of it and it doesn't go like super south, but we definitely need it. But aside from that, yeah, it's been really chill. Just been sitting watching some movies and really just kind of taking it easy. Nothing super fancy. Yeah, I did end up playing all of Grandia 2. That's another one that I was kind of debating on whether or not I'd stream, but yeah, it's a JRPG. It would have been a little bit easier to stream than FF7 because it does have the voice acted cutscenes, but it's still, a pretty big game. One of my favorites though, so I just wanted to take some time and, just kind of relax and play a couple of my favorites from the old Dreamcast era. Let's see. Sorry, I'm like catching up with some stuff on Discord. Let's see. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot shorter than I remember. I remember spending hours upon hours upon hours, back in the Dreamcast days. I don't know if maybe the game is a little bit easier nowadays or if it's just a remaster or what's up. It could also be that it was one of the few games that I actually owned on the Dreamcast, so I played through it a lot back in the day. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It's still one of my favorite JRPGs of all time, so I highly recommend it. If you were like introducing yourself to the world of JRPGs, Grandia 2 is definitely up there as probably one of the better ones in history. Definitely one of the most influential. I think it might have been the first game that actually had full voice acting on it. It wasn't like every cutscene, but it was quite a few. And I remember that being like such a huge deal back in the Dreamcast days. Like all of the reviews and all of the lead up to it was like, oh man, this is voice acting in a JRPG. What is this? Looking at it nowadays, it's like very rudimentary voice acting, right? It's like super cheesy, very like almost 90s anime like, but it was kind of establishing itself back then. And then obviously FF10 came out not too long after that, if I remember right. I think FF10 was after. So yeah, we've definitely come a long way. The story was definitely a lot simpler than I remember, like a little bit cheesier than I remember. Some of it didn't make as much sense nowadays as it did when I was a kid somehow. I don't know how that works. But yeah, it was still a lot of fun to go back through and just kind of explore the world again with Ryudo and Elena and Millennia. It definitely doesn't have the depth that a modern JRPG does. A lot of the characters' arcs are pretty pretty fast, right? Like I almost want to say that they don't even really have arcs at all. Like they just kind of come out and it's like, oh, I'm like this now, right? But overall, I mean, it still has a lot of heavy hitting moments, and yeah, I still really enjoy it. So, Grandia 2, everybody. It is available on Steam. You can usually get it on sale for like $10 during summer sale, which I think starts this week. Come to think of it, you know, I was watching Corone and Botan do a little bit of the SF Street Fighter 6 tournament today, and that was a lot of fun. You know, I've mentioned before that I'm not huge on fighting games, but it looked like a lot of fun, and they had all skill levels on each team, so it was a good mix of players. And yeah, you know, I haven't played Street Fighter since I think Street Fighter 4, so it was definitely definitely kind of cool to see the new one. And yeah, I think everyone had a lot of fun with it. So I'm just kind of like looking down the list of games that I might look at for summer sale. You know, obviously I've always got to check the bank account to make sure that I can even afford anything, but I've still got some Steam bucks just kind of sitting around. So we'll see. You know, I don't think Street Fighter 6 is probably going to be on the menu, but we might try and find a couple of other things. Maybe a Soul Calibur goes on sale or something. You know, I've mentioned it before. I'm not opposed to playing fighting games. It's not like I don't like them, but a lot of times I'm fighting my controller at this point. You know, I don't have a joystick or anything like that, so I'm just using my standard Xbox controller. But mine is like it's so old. It's so old, and the joysticks, the padding is warped to my thumbs, and I think it needs recalibrated. It's pretty rough. So the last few times that I've tried to play some fighting games, it really hasn't gone all that well. So yeah, that's one of those things that I'm not opposed to it, but we'll just have to see if the equipment can hold up to it, right? So yeah, but I think for this it should be fine. You know, a racing game, it's not quite as twitchy as a fighting game. So we'll just have to get in here and see. Really, more than anything, I'm just kind of worried about the performance. You know, I usually play it on extreme, like that's what it defaults to with my setup. But once you start adding VTube Studio and Streamlabs and all of that stuff into it, like it gets really wonky really fast. Like last time, I think like a lot of the terrain started to just disappear on me. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna go. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. Outside of that, you know, if it does hold up, I think we'll just have some fun. I haven't played in a while, so I don't know about any of the new like cars or anything. We'll just have to, you know, see what events are going on, see if there's anything kind of cool. You know, I usually just kind of stick with the same couple of vehicles, but I think to get back into it, we'll just do a couple of co-op races or whatever with whatever cars we are given. And if it's some that I have tuned, then great. If not, then we'll do untuned B rank, I guess, with some free cars. That it'll be a thing that happens, I guess. But yeah, you know, this is always a game, and I know they've got Forza Motorsport coming out. I'm not as hyped about that as I am this one. Like I really like the Horizon series, but if it's a Forza game, that means it'll probably be on Game Pass. I might download it and give it a look. We'll just have to see. I can't really do both. It's kind of either or. I didn't realize it, but after all the patches and everything, this game is 135 gigs. Like, Jesus Christ, that is a lot of hard drive space. Like, that's I think, more than any other game that I have ever seen, right?
You brought Hilo to Mexico.
Hilo?
Technically,
What's this?
I brought High Car because I thought someone else could break it for a change.
Okay.
And I brought
It's a new thing.
The only one in our parking lot that's running right now.
Then I brought Zach Job because he's my super cool and handy road trip buddy.
Also, I'm the professional and better driver than James.
I don't know what Hilo
check out the
is.
Horizon car scene. I've been trying to get to the Horizon Festival forever.
Okay.
Because I was hungry.
Wait, if we're all here, who's watching the shop?
My dog's got it.
Sure it'll be fine?
Okay, I guess this is gonna introduce me to Hilo, whatever this is. As I was about ready to say, I have no idea what the new events are, so... Yeah, okay, let's just go.
I do?
It just says drive to the destination, so I don't think it's gonna have anything, like, super weird. Oh god, this car has some drift on it.
Debating between high and low car, right? What's better, cheap and charming or top of the line? What if there was a third option? Some kind of middle car.
They didn't need that wall.
Car has been spoken of in legend.
Okay. Now I gotta remember my rewind buttons. Okay, there we go. We'll make do. It's fine. I'm not concerned with it. I really should have been paying attention. Okay, resume from here.
I think I see where you're going with this.
There we go, there we go. Yeah, I'm not winning this race. But yeah, I was hoping maybe they would have some new events and whatnot, but yeah, as I was saying, I don't really know if we'll do motorsport. I've got to read up a little bit on it first. Like, I'm not a car guy. Like, let's just put that out there. I said this last time I played this game. I don't even own a car in real life. I just use the family car to get back and forth from work, right? But I like things that I can't afford. So that's what we're doing. All right. But I do really like this game. It's so odd. Like, it's not the kind of game that I would normally go for, because again, I don't know anything about cars, but it's so much fun because it's so much more than racing. I mean, you can do the racing, but they've got the whole world on it, right? So you can go on and do your stunts and make your own maps. So I don't know if motorsport is going to be like more hardcore, like car enthusiast kind of game. But if it has some good reviews and, you know, I hit up the forums and they say it's pretty solid, I might give it a shot. But I feel like I definitely know less about like motor cars and like actual racing cars, and then a Nissan Altima, right? Okay. So I'm guessing that's like high tuning, low tuning. I really have no idea. But that was a nice reminder of how to play the game, I guess. All right, Hotel Castillo. Welcome home. There's my buddy. I love this thing. It's my favorite car. It's probably not the best for the type of tracks that I use it for, but I do really like it. I actually want one in real life, but I was looking at like aftermarket ones, and they're like 80,000 bucks. Like, dude, I make 11 bucks an hour working part-time. I don't think I can afford that. But you know, if I had a dream car, I guess that would be one of them, right? All right, here we go. Here we go.
Scorching hot boy summer Horizon
Bugatti Huayra, huh?
Collab.
Wait, do I have a Huayra?
Heroes.
I don't know if I do or not.
Cars right here in Mexico.
What season are we in?
Brand new test track.
Also, go check out the series we're filming in Tulum. It's gonna be
Okay, so we are in summer. Got it. Yeah, do I have a Pagani?
Welcome back, Wes.
I don't know if I've got a Pagani Huayra. I think I do, but I don't know for sure. Ah, yeah, there we go. So I do have one. Oh, that's the Huayra R, isn't it? Okay. So it's a little bit different. What? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Just goes to show how long it's been. Okay, so what do we have for the festival playlist here?
Or low car.
Okay, so it is a BC. I need the R. That doesn't help me with anything. Oh, hey. And I got a hat. Nice. Well, what else do I have here? Car mastery. Is there anything new? Oh no, I just got a few extra points. Message center. Daily payouts. This is kind of nice. I put some tunings and a couple tracks up not long ago. I don't know if I have a whole lot of accolades, but it's something. I'll take it. Ooh, a gift card. I don't know what this means. Been gifted a 2022 Cupra. Okay. I mean, I'll take them. I don't know what these are, but I'm not gonna complain about free vehicles. Man, it's a lot of Cooper stuff. It is nice coming back to this game after a few months of not playing it because they are really good about adding new cars to it, right? So, there's always some new stuff that you get. I can't complain. I'll take that. I could use the money. I think that's what I was doing last time, was like I needed money so I could try and afford some like new tunings and stuff, right? Nice. Oh wow, it just like straight up gives them all to me, huh? Okay, that's cool. That's right, they had like a drift event or something like that if I remember right. My Horizon, wheel spin. Okay. I got in the store, car packs. Oh, that's right, they added the new, a couple new car packs. Okay. So yeah, they've been keeping up to date with, adding new content, which is really nice. I know this is like their baby, right? Oh, that's right, I can't afford it. One of Microsoft's babies. So I think they're going to keep on top of it. Okay. Here we go. What do I got here? What am I doing? Dune car. No, I'm gonna keep it where I've got it. Let's see. What all do I have? I honestly don't even know at this point. There's so many. Let's see. They all kind of look the same to me after a while. I know that's probably like heresy to all the car guys out there, but they really do. Like, they're all a bunch of things that I can't afford, right? But they are nice to look at, I guess. Yeah, there's my baby, my rally fighter. Alright, so let's see. What's the rally adventure? I don't know what that means. What is the rally adventure map? Let's take a look. I feel like this is like a new thing. Yeah, they added the oh, that's right, it's more DLC. Oh, I got so mad at it last time too because it was trying to get me to do the Hot Wheels stuff. Okay. That's okay. I don't really even like the I don't really like rally cars, so that's fine. We'll be okay. So let's yeah, let's just take a look. Horizon open. Oh, these are badges. Okay. Yeah, let's just do some open racing. Free for all Horizon open session. Let's get back into it. It's nice to see that there's actually, people playing this time. I feel like, I played right when the game first came out. And yeah, we're gonna I could pop in the old DeLorean. Yeah, let's do my GTO. Here we go. But yeah, I played so much when the game first came out, but the netcode was not great. It was really bad. And so like half the games, I would boot it up and there'd just be no one around. You could get into, you know, the custom races like this easy enough. But there was really no way to do I have any others? No. But there's no way to like really see anybody out there, right? Okay. I forgot how like I like my tuning on this. I'm guessing this is the tuning that keeps getting me my accolade points. But I forgot how hard it is for like me personally to control. Oh god. I always like this view. You know, I like being able to see the car. What's the point of making these cool liveries if you can't even see them? To be honest, that is what I spend half of my game doing, is just looking through and making liveries. I've got a Subaru that I made that I really like. I'm not any good with it, but I like the livery that I made. I think I was working on a marine vehicle a little bit earlier. The problem is I can't really share most of them because they use assets that other people made. Like if you make a livery using someone else's art, you're not allowed to share it for like the points or whatever. And like I can't do the drawing thing, right? Like I absolutely cannot make the artwork. I know that I guess there might be some programs that can do it for you or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I'm always impressed that people are able to take just like basic shapes. And that's really what they are, is just basic shapes and then a few like weird shapes to go along with it. And just make just full-on anime art, right? And if this guy wants to go, we can go. Yeah, it's good on the straightaways, not so much on the turns. But yeah, I'm just always really impressed. You know, I only have a couple of liveries that I've made. One is obviously my Rally Fighter, where I made the ESP logo. And then the this one. Actually, I don't even think I was allowed to share this one because I think the Wave, someone else made the Wave. I don't think that's like a default one, but I really like this livery. I feel like I did a good job with it. Waiting for players to be ready. Let's go. All right, Waymay 1. I mean, here's the real thing. I mean, now's when it actually matters, right? Oh yeah, my Final Fantasy 14 one. I think that's one that I actually made, because I made the crystal and everything to go with it. I made Heidelin. I remember that now. Here, let me move just a little bit off to the side here so everyone can see. All right, here we go. I am about ready to get my butt kicked, and that's fine. I'm okay with it. It can't do anything more to me than life already has. Let's go. Ooh, I like these though, because it's just like a straightaway. I don't have to worry about doing a whole lot of laps or anything like that. All right, here we go. Feeling good, feeling good. All right, so this one, I guess, doesn't have collision. Interesting. Checkpoints missed. Ah, that sucks. Where did I miss it? Oh, right there. Okay. That's fine. I went in not expecting much. I feel like I should be doing a little bit better since this is one of my actually tuned cars, but I'll leave that to the professionals. Alright, let's see if I can cover up some ground, though. You know, I missed, oh, buddy. There we go. So I made up a little bit of lost time, but not nearly as much as I need to get back at first. And I was doing so well, too. Here we go. Oh, man. Bumping that car right in front of me is just nasty. Alright, let's see if I can get back on track here. Nope. Sorry, cows. Alright, here we go. Let's get back to it. Okay. The other thing is, I don't know how active the community is. Like, are most of the races full nowadays? I don't really know. This one seems full. Like, we've got a full team, whatever you want to call it. Full complement of racers. Alright. We had a couple, it looks like, dropped out, maybe. Sorry, Bubba. Man, I didn't even get all the way down. That's rough. That's rough. I'm gonna get a DNF. Last part of this track is just nasty. At least with my tuning, because I can't turn for shit. Handbrake, what is that? Ah, it's fine. Street race finished. Okay. Love loading into space. Yeah, that didn't go so hot, did it? I mean, look at here. I mean, you got that guy up there that's got 4 stars and still in the 90s or whatever. I've got 1 star. That's fine. Means I put in a few hours. Oh, man. It's so hot in here. I'm just like, I'm sweating. And, ugh. It's gonna be hard to sleep tonight. But yeah, so hopefully the next couple of days we'll be able to, you know, stream quite a bit more now that my voice is feeling a little bit better. I think what it was is, you know, I did a little bit of recording the other day. Excuse me. Okay, this is another just straight race, which I like. But yeah, I was doing a little bit of recording the other day, and I think I went a little too hard on it. I never really know what to do with some of these recordings. You know, I just kind of go with it. But usually, like, whenever I do any kind of recording, I really want it to be perfect, right? Like, I have a certain standard to myself that I want. And I have an issue with needing to take a lot of takes. I mean, a lot of takes, right? Okay. So yeah, those other two, I guess did drop out, it looks like. Alright, so as long as there's no bridge, I think I'll be okay. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, there we go. Alright, back to it. I'm still kind of in the running. I'm honestly surprised at how close everyone is right now. Usually you got that one guy that's like way out in front, right? Here we go. Alright. I can at least get a couple points. I mean, I came in late. I'm only going to get to do 2 out of the 3 on this. It is kind of weird that they backfill, like, a points-based, like, tournament. But, you know, what can you do? But yeah, as I was saying, you know, I do a lot of takes. And especially when it's something that's really important to me, which this was. So, like, I really want it to be good. Okay, lucked out there. And I'll take it. Here we go. So I'm at 6th. Got it. Okay, see, now everyone's starting to get a little more spread out as the wrecks come on through. So yeah, it took me probably 20 takes to get this thing done. Now, you know, that doesn't mean they're all full takes. You know, when you're recording, sometimes you just know after a couple of seconds, like, no, this ain't it. So you just kind of stop from there. Yeah, it's pretty common for me to do 20 to 30 takes on something if it's really important to me, which was the case the other day. There we go. And I think it just kind of went too hard for my voice, right? I don't know my honk button. I think I accidentally braked there at the very end. That's what cost me, was trying to honk. You win, buddy. So yeah. You know, I don't know if it's going to be really up to par for doing FF7 tomorrow. We might try it on Tuesday. You know, at the FF game, I mean, look at that artwork, man. Look at his livery. Like, that's insane that someone's able to just, like, make that, right? Hey, look at that. Oh, cool. So you get Horizon open points. That's new. I don't remember that at all. I guess it's just to, like, get wheel spins or something? I don't know. Cool. But yeah, it was, yeah, you know, with FF7, we gotta spend some time, right? And that's a lot of talking. That's a lot of weird stuff going on with my voice. Like, I don't have to do the voices. I don't even know if people like them, but they're fun for me, and I feel like it adds a little bit of life to the game. And so I've like really got to be prepped for that, even if it's just, you know, a 2-hour stream or something. So tomorrow we're probably going to do another chill stream. I don't know what yet. I'm still trying to figure out how to do a storytime ASMR stream. You know, something super late night, maybe. You know, help people get to sleep, kick off the week or something. But, yeah. Like, I'm not super concerned with, yes. Why is this? Yes. Why did my controller just suddenly go out? Huh? What? Okay, there we go. Cancel. Odd. Resume from here. Like, my A button just went out. Like, completely. I don't know what happened. Give me a moment here. Okay. How do I get to, like, my menu? Escape back. Like, nothing right now is working. Okay. I might have to reboot the game, guys. Yeah, give me a moment. I think we're gonna have to. Like, I'm not seeing another option. Like, everything just got super janky. Yeah. Give me a bit. We'll get back to it here in a second. But yeah, so it's not the talking that I'm super concerned with. You know, if it's gonna be almost like an ASMR stream, it'll be, you know, super chill. I don't know if you guys have ever heard me actually doing, like, my narrator voice. Did I ever tell everyone that I did radio speaking back in high school? I was like 3rd in state. So it's been a while since I've done that, but it's something that I can do, I think. But yeah, it'd be super chill. It's just I've got to figure out which stories to use. So I don't know. There's a couple that I like. that I do genuinely think might be kind of fun. But I might need to do a couple like small tweaks to them, do like a couple rewrites. So maybe I'll do that this afternoon after we're done with the stream. But yeah, that's been on my to-do list for a while, and I want to try and keep that up, right? So yeah, we'll probably do that. I don't know if it'll be tonight. Like I'm actually on a decent sleep schedule right now because I slept so much the past 2 days. So yeah, if I end up still being awake at like 3 a.m. today, because you know, keep an eye out on the Twitter, keeping an eye out here. You know, like, subscribe, hit the bell. You know the deal. and sure enough, we might end up doing that. If not tonight, then sometime tomorrow. But yeah, I'm just like scratching my head trying to figure out some of these. Like I was really. I really looked at some of my old stories thinking they were going to be a lot better than they were, but that was some rose-tinted glasses, man. And sure enough, you know, I've got to get rid of a few details, like identifying details, that kind of thing. Like, I'm pretty open about things here on stream, but you know, anytime I'm writing like personal essays or something like that, you know, obviously I've got to take out some of that information. So we'll play along with it. You know, I've got such a weird mix of personal essays, nonfiction, and then obviously like fantasy, sci-fi stuff going on. So I don't really know where the selections are going to be. But that'll be something we'll just have to play. What is going on with this game? I'm sorry, like it just kicked it out again. I'm trying to get this thing working. I really have no idea what just happened. Like some of the buttons were working. I think it was honking at that guy is what did it. It was honking at my opponent, or trying to honk. I was just he was honking at me. I was just gonna do a little friendly toot toot back, and it breaks half the buttons on my game, I guess. Not much to be done with it. So I'm trying to get back in, but man, this game is so chonky. It takes forever to load. So I apologize, but we'll get back in as soon as I can. But yeah, so we'll just play along. Like I said, I don't really know how to do ASMR. Obviously, I don't have like a 3DO or anything like that, so I'll just be using my normal microphone, just talking very softly. I guess that's how it's done, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna read some stories once I find the stories, and we're just gonna go from here. Just something different, you know. Yeah, but I think Tuesday we'll get back to FF7. You know, I'm really excited to get back into it. I think playing Grandia and playing another big JRPG kind of helped out with that a little bit. And then obviously 16 is out. You know, I'm super excited for 16, but as I mentioned, I'm gonna have to wait like 2 to 3 years for it to come out on PC, right? So I'm been doing my best to avoid spoilers, but I have been reading some reviews, like non-spoiler reviews, and it seems like people really like it. I've seen some complaints with it, and then a lot of the people who are like who have been playing the game a lot are like, these complaints don't know what they're talking about. A lot of it seems to be like story-based stuff, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Again, I'm trying to avoid the spoiler stuff as best as I can. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just like constantly shutting down on me. Let me reboot the Xbox app and see if that fixes it, shall we? Yeah, I really have no idea what's up with it. There's always something with this game. Like, I really like this game, but it seems like every time that I try to play it, and especially on stream, it doesn't want me to play it. I guess it's just not meant to be. I'm sorry, Forza fans. It's just, it's not one to play along with me at all. Play. And I really can't tell why. Like, it's bringing up the launch screen before it actually loads into the game, but it's not bringing up anything else. Now, I have to say, out of all the weird bugs in this game, losing half the controls is definitely the first time that's ever happened. So I have to give them credit for innovating new ways to break the game. I just want to race, man. I don't want to end the stream after one race. Where's the fun in that? I was planning on really just kind of sitting down and hanging out with y'all for a couple of hours. I mean, worst comes to worst, we switch over to something else, but I don't really know what. Like, I've got, I guess, Deep Rock Galactic, but if this is like an Xbox problem, I don't know. I'm just trying to play through Game Pass. I'm open to suggestions at this point, as long as it's something I've already got installed, I guess. Oh. But yeah, as I was saying, FF16, you know, whenever that does come out eventually, I will be playing it on stream. Like that, you know, who knows, maybe by then I'll have finished the other Final Fantasy games. That'd be kind of nice, I hope. Maybe it's just I've got too much shit running. I don't know. I really don't. Like, it's bringing up the launch screen and then it just doesn't launch. Like, it shuts down the launch screen and then quits out from there. Like, it just exits out of the game. So I really don't know what's up with it. Let me close Discord, see if that frees up maybe a little bit of RAM. You know, if it's like a RAM issue or something, I don't know. Okay. Play. Please, for the love of God, let me race. It shouldn't be that difficult. Well, it's almost Ren Fair season, so you can sit back and enjoy this music while we wait. All right. Please let me in. I feel like that shouldn't be asking too much, but it is somehow. I mean, I've got Minecraft installed on this. So yeah, I guess we've got a temporary Zatsudan stream right now, huh? So yeah, you know, with the writing thing that I was talking about, you know, I think maybe doing the ASMR story time might help out a little bit in terms of just inspire me to keep writing a little bit more, because I have really stalled on my last couple of novels, and I really want to get them done. Like, I really, for the sake of my bank account, even though I don't make a whole lot of money on it, it's at least something that I can put out there that might make money. So yeah, we've got to give it a look, and I've got to work on it. My problem is I'm working on like 3 different novels right now. I know which one I think is going to be the next main one. It's just a matter of actually getting in and doing it. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe the storytime thing and doing a little bit of editing on some of my past shorts might help me out with that. And then I've also got a couple excerpts from my first 2 books that we might end up reading, like a chapter or something out of it. You know, the problem is I don't really know. You know, I don't really do a lot of in-person readings, right? So I don't know how much time is going to be involved with reading these. Like, some of the shorts are just like a couple pages in Word. So, you know, that would be maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes. So, I want it to be at least an hour. So I've got to find a selection of stories that would be at least that long. And that's kind of the tricky part, because I either write really, really short stories and maybe some poetry every now and then. But if I'm not doing that, then I write novels. Like, I don't have anything that's like a mid-length short story. I don't have something that's like in the 15 to 20 page range, right? So yeah, I don't really know. We'll just play along, see what I come up with. I have no guarantees as to the quality. All right, let's see if this is working again. Hey, there we go. Nice. All right. So let's get back to it, I guess. Just do a couple more races. Hey, my A button works. Nice. We did it, lads. We got back in the game and we got it working. Ah. Now, did I lose anything from it? Like, it's supposed to autosave, right? And I think it did, because the issue was my controller and my keyboard. It was not the, it didn't freeze on me or anything like that. I'm just really curious about what exactly just happened. I really have no idea. That's the first time I've ever encountered that with this game. Like, I've encountered, like, the weird reflection stuff going on and, like, losing parts of the terrain out of nowhere. I've never experienced losing half of my buttons out of nowhere. That's a new one. And I do really want to play the Hot Wheels maps. I was checking my bank account and I spent way more last month than I thought. So it's gonna be the struggle bus and ramen days for the next month. Calling out probably didn't help me much either, I guess. But you know what? That just motivates me to stream more. So my loss is your gain. Let's just take a look at it from that perspective, shall we?
Welcome back, Wes.
All right. So let's hop into another random race and see what we can do. What is all of this? Explore. I don't want any of this. Why is all of this stuff coming at me at once? Where was that the last time? I'm really kind of curious if maybe that might have been the cause of it. Is it just started downloading a bunch of stuff in the background for no reason? It wouldn't surprise me. Like, this game does so much weird crap. Okay, there we go. Online, Horizon Open, Open Racing. We're just gonna go with whatever's first. Even if it's not tuned. We'll have some fun. Alright. I do need to make sure that it saved my settings. There we go. Streamer, okay, there we go. That's the most important part. It can crash as much as it wants. I'll be real with you guys. But if I get dinged with more DMCA notices, that just annoys me. Ooh, I can use my Jimmy. Let's do it. I like Jimmy. Even though I think it... I don't know if I showed you this last time. I was doing some races where it just, like, got stuck in the ground. You know, I'd hit a ramp, and then it would just land and stay there. Like, halfway buried in the dirt. Like something from the Tremors movies. Yeah. There we go. Now this one I don't think I can share. I think the meteor symbol was something that came from someone else. But I made the rest of the livery. Like, I like simple stuff. I don't necessarily need a full anime livery. I mean, some cars you do. You know, if you've got one of those big fancy Iconoseg vehicles, like, yeah, put on the full lewd anime feet livery, I guess. What's the point in spending $2 million on a car if you can't enjoy it, right? Like, let's face it. If you spent $2 million on a car, you really don't have enough shame to keep yourself from getting an anime livery. Like, you've already gone past the point of no return. You have no choice but to just go all out from there. Embrace what you like. Here we go. All right. And knowing my luck, I probably entered in the third race, and it's going to kick into a new into a new round here in a second. But, you know, if it does, it does. That's fine. Oh, but I do have to go fold some laundry here in a bit. Ugh. I do like this livery a lot, though. Like I said, I like it basic. a few cool lines, a nice slick logo. You know, that's really all I need. This, my ESP, Rally Fighter, the Final Fantasy, can't remember which one is the Final Fantasy. I think it's a Pagani. I can't remember entirely. Yeah, you know, the ones that I make are usually simple. The only one that's really intricate is my wizard van. The wizard van that I've wanted since I was a child, right? I wish I had a wizard van in real life. That one I can't share, but, you know, I still made it. Alright, so we are in the wilds, which is going to be kind of cool. Like, this would normally be a map that I would use my Rally Fighter on. Unfortunately, we're just not in the, we're not in the range, right? I think this was B range. Yeah. B tier. I think my Rally Fighter is A900, if I remember right. I think it was. Don't quote me on that. Yeah. Move. The black mage of vehicles. It's like I'm going where I'm gonna go, and whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. Okay. So I guess this kind of answers my question from a little bit earlier about whether or not all of the races are full these days. This one's like a little more than half, which is a little disappointing. Now, the other thing is, like, they do have the custom mode, right? So, like, you can go ahead and set yourself on all S1 if you want, which I feel like all the super hardcore types are probably doing that. But I kind of like doing some of these, like, 700 and 800 tier things. I don't know. You just get a larger variety of vehicles, and sometimes the vehicles are honestly a little bit more fun than just using a Supremo Sports, you know, hypercar or whatever. Like, if this was an S1, I wouldn't be able to use my Jimmy, right? To be completely honest, I forgot that I made this livery for the Jimmy. But yeah, like, I wouldn't be able to use this in a different tier. And sometimes you just want to use your big old Land Rover, or a GMC, or an old school truck, whatever it happens to be your favorite of choice. I like the little weird cars. The cars that you don't typically think of as being like racing vehicles, right? I forgot how much fun this is to control. Like, this is up there with my Rally Fighter in terms of just, like, it's not super fast. Like, I'm not gonna win this race by any means, right? But it's fun to drive. Like, I can feel the weight on it. I can't remember if I did the custom tuning on this one too or not. I barely flagged that one. I don't know how that counted, but sure, why not? Yeah, like I think I did the custom tuning on it, and yeah, like I know it's not the fastest thing in the world. For me personally, it's all about the tuning for turning and stuff. Because like I said, I don't use manual brake or anything like that. I don't use my handbrake a whole lot. Most of the time, it's just a regular brake, and then I might just take my foot off the acceleration or something. Well, at least I finished the race. That's something. Like, I'm not a super knowledgeable driver or anything like that, so I don't really know how to tune for those kind of things. So I tune them for my kind of handling, right? Like, I'm not a drifter, but I like a little drift in my vehicles because of the way that I turn. And because I don't know how to use the handbrake. So, you know, it needs a little bit of that drift, a little bit of that back end coming back around you, right? For me to be able to turn at all. Okay. Are we entering a new type of race? So yeah, so like this one's fun to drive. Because yeah, I think I did make the tuning on this one, specifically for my style of play. And yeah, like I said, it's not going to be the fastest car. I don't think I'm going to win any races with the Jimmy. But I like playing it. It's the kind of thing that I can chill out on stream with and just have a good time. Okay. I should probably try and relearn some of the tuning stuff. There was a big guide that I used to read. I don't know if I can find it again. That really kind of broke down every individual aspect of tuning to try and make it a little bit easier to understand. Like, oh, this is what the angle of your wheels does to your vehicle, right? Okay. Well, I might be able to escape at some point. But yeah, I might need to redo some of the tuning, like on that GTO that was in that last race. It really does not turn all that well, and I know I could probably fix that in some way or form. I just don't know how. The problem is that one's so light of a vehicle that it's very, very easy to oversteer. So I gotta be really careful with it. Okay, so we added a couple more players. That's nice. Yay. And got a lot of scouts and a lot of Fords. The Focus. Interesting. I don't know how this is gonna go. I mean, last time I was last place, so probably not that well. I'm here for a good time, not a winning time. All right. I feel like I might like racing with one of the Land Rovers. If I could find one that's like my style, I think I'd probably enjoy it quite a bit. But I don't really like the look of a lot of the Land Rovers. Like, I think this Jimmy was just one of them that was like a free car that you get for completing some challenges or something, if I remember right. I was like, okay, I don't really have anything in this type of vehicle for this class, so we're just gonna use this one. And then I ended up really liking it. It's a big chonky boy. It doesn't turn all that well. It's not that fast, but it's fun. Like, I like the vehicles where I can feel the weight of it, and you can definitely feel the weight on this one, right? Here we go. But it does really handle these off-road tracks pretty well, which is nice. Like, I can feel this one's going a little bit better than the last one. Yeah, and it could just be that I've raced a couple more times, so I'm like getting back into how to steer, right? It's probably a bad idea to like hop into a Ford GTO for my first race back to the game after like 6 months. This is a little bit more my style, but I've always liked the off-road stuff a little bit more. Not the drift stuff, because I really don't like most of the drift vehicles. But I like the off-road, big chonky tires, this kind of thing. Alright. I mean, to be completely honest, I'm not doing as bad as I thought I would. Like, we're getting it done. So I'm not going to complain all that much. And now that I'm back on dirt, I should have a little bit easier time actually steering. Here we go. We're not. That's fine. Alright, I'll come in and... Oh. It would probably help if I wasn't running through the fence, huh? Be free, cows. You've earned your freedom. Okay, there we go. Yeah, playing this has actually got me excited to see what they do for the next Horizon. Like, this was my first Horizon game. I kind of wish I had a chance to play the old ones when they were new. I feel like I would have really liked them. I forgot that I had to do more. Here we go. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I think the other part of it is that, like, this was one of the first games that I tried after getting my 3070. And it does genuinely look beautiful. Like, even with the settings that I've lowered, it still looks beautiful, right? Like, to be completely honest, I don't even know what the higher settings would have even done. Like, what difference would I have on Extreme? It already looks like an A+ game. Alright, come on, come on. Avoid the cows this time. I can do it. I want to believe. I know there's, like, race etiquette. I'm not gonna worry about that while I'm streaming. Here we go. I'm sorry, man, but you were in my way and I'm a big boy. Yeah, these last couple of turns are what's killing me. Here we go. You know, my goal more than anything is just not to DNF every race. And I've been cutting it close the past couple. Hey, there we go. And I'm relatively intact. Cool. Ugh. Not my best performance. I think that one guy, like, disconnected in the middle of the race, considering we're, like, flying right past me, right? Alright, what's next? What's next? Are we getting a new type of race? I think so. I think it looks that way. Let me, yeah, we'll quit the event. Hey, it didn't kick off my controller this time. Alright, I'll take it. Yeah, let me, ooh, new badges. What we got here? Badge. Okay, there we go. It was really just the same old badge that I had, huh? Alright, so I need one more. So it seems like it resets my car mastery. I wonder if that's something that happens, like, once a season or something? I really can't tell. Because I've used these cars for ages. So I don't really know what's up with it. Where are you, Wizard Van? Filter. Favorites. Please tell me I saved my Wizard Van. Oh, there's my Subaru. Yeah, let's take a look at it. I can't believe I didn't save my Wizard Van in my favorites. I've still got it. Yeah. Yeah, I thought this was cute. I like my Subaru. Here we go. Sorry, I'm a cop. I know. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can find the van. I think it was just like an old Ford Econoline. That's gonna be the tricky part is finding it on here. Like, I've got hundreds of cars at this point. I only used like a small fraction of them. Oh, that's right. I made a Bugatti. I forgot my Bugatti. How can I forget this? Oh my god. I think maybe this one I was, like, working on. I don't know if I actually finished it. Here we go. Yeah. This was, oh yeah, I think it was, like, fine-tuning that arrow in the front. I forgot about my Bugatti. This was the newest one that I've made. That's probably why I forgot about it, is that, it's like the last thing that I did on my last stream, right? Okay. Okay. Now I need to change car. I need a polka car. I need my Oshi on here somewhere. Now the thing is, I don't know how to favorite. Select, add to favorites. There we go. All right, where's my Wizard Van? Please. I don't know if I... Oh, yeah. My ZF Sport. All the Wolfies. Okay. Where are you? Oh yeah, my Taco Bell Bronco. There we go. The first ever livery that I made on the first ever car that the game gives you. You know, now that the game's been out a while, there we go. It's a GMC, got it. Now that the game's been out a while, I wonder if any of the liveries have changed, like any of the graphics. Whenever I streamed last time, or even really played last time, I feel like most of the searches kind of showed the same thing. Like there really wasn't a whole lot of changes on them. But yeah, there's my wizard van. There's like my dream road tripping car. One day when I'm homeless and have little else going for me, I'll at least have my wizard van. Like I feel like if you've got an Econoline van like this, right? You only have a couple of options. You can airbrush a wizard, or you can airbrush like a Rush album. Like those are your options. Or really any kind of dad rock, any 70s band. You know, I guess Aerosmith would be acceptable as well. You wanted to airbrush Toys in the Attic onto the side or something. But for me, it's all about the wizards. Like that's really where everything comes into life. More than anything else. All right. Let's see here. Yeah. See, I've got 2 of those, and I feel like I was going to give one of those away. Yeah, my Stingray, my ESP Stingray. That one I didn't make, but that's really cool. The Van Halen Frankenstein DeLorean. Got 2 DeLoreans. I was always keeping that extra, but I feel like maybe I can get rid of it. You know, give it to someone else in need. I just don't know if there's really a whole lot of new players coming to the game at this point, with Motorsport coming out soon. And getting my Mach 5 here as we get ready for the next one. Otherwise I would. You know, if people are still coming into the game and still new and need some fun vehicles, you know, got that DeLorean, why not? I kind of wonder what it's worth nowadays. I haven't really checked the auction house all that much. I don't know if they've brought it back since that first event, right? Like, that was literally, like, the first event that they did. Alright. So what do we got here? So I can actually use my Subaru. Okay. Oh, I've got a Botan. Yeah. Oh, no, that's a Y'shtola. That one I was working on, but I don't really like it all that much. So we're gonna use the Subaru. Yeah, I might redo the livery on that one. It was just something I made in like 5 minutes. Okay, so they're almost done. But it's gonna take forever to get the rewards, right? Oh, I think I just swallowed a gnat. I found out how they were getting into my room, so I've cleaned it up. But now I have to deal with the stragglers. Oh. Like, it happens. You live in a humid area like this, you're gonna eat a few bugs. They're just so small and they feel so gross against the back of your tongue. Oh. Need that soda. I don't know how this is gonna go, because obviously... You know, this is a drift racer. And as I've already said multiple times, I don't really know how to drift at all. So, yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I don't think it's gonna go too well, I'll be honest. Not like the last 2 races have gone well either, but this is gonna be a whole other level. Like, on straightaways, it's doing fine. But I think I just, like, downloaded a basic tuning for this. There's no way I was going to try tuning a drift racer. It just... Thanks, Chicken Coop. Oh, that's a house. Okay. I'm surprised that, you know, usually whenever I First hop in. There's usually like a gift car waiting for me. I'm surprised I didn't have one pop up. Hmm. All right. Let's go. I'm not too confident, but I'm gonna give him my best. That's all I can really do. I gotta give it a shot. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen, but I should at least put in the effort, right? Need to find a new victory dance. That one's getting kind of annoying, isn't it? And maybe they've got some new ones. I don't really pay much attention now that I've got my like Indiana Jones setup. But, I could stand to learn some new moves. God knows I'll never be able to do it in real life, so might as well do it in games. Okay, let's go. Let's go. They say women like men who dance, and that is why I will remain single until the day I die. Alright, so this is the second out of third race. Okay. So we're getting there. Apex Legends? Alright, see, it's good on the straightaways, but we're gonna end up getting some turns here. And it's not gonna go so hot. See? Told you. What did I say? I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. This thing is, it's a wild ride. I think I'm gonna try using my handbrake a little bit more on this one just to see if I can get it down. Like some of these switchbacks, it might not be a bad idea to like learn it at least a little bit, because everyone else obviously has. There we go. Okay. Just flying around there. Let's go. As long as I'm not last. That's the goal. Don't be last. I just need some good straightaways and I can make up a little bit of time here. Or not. There we go. Like, as long as I don't hit the wall at a certain speed, I don't think it penalizes me at all. There we go. Oh, there we go. So that right there was the limit. Of course, I'm probably going to be last in terms of, like, people who didn't drop out, right? What a dick. Come on, man. Alright, so this one's just a straightaway. I don't have to worry about laps, which is nice. But man, these turns are rough. I told you, man, I'm not a drift racer. I really have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'll be real with y'all. But we'll see it through the end. But I am kind of thankful that we're only doing half of the races. Okay. Maybe they'll finish really soon and just put me out of my misery. That'd be nice. There it is, there it is. 30 seconds, there's no way. There's no way I'm getting that. There we go. Yeah, you can see how my joystick's it needs some calibration done on it. Like, just holding down the honk button causes the view to, like, switch around. Even though I'm pressing, like, straight on the middle of it. That's why I don't do fighting games, right? Hey, 6 points. It's better than no points. More points than I expected going into this. He's got that Hot Wheels car, which is apparently like really good. Like apparently broken good, unless they've done some changes to like how the vehicles work. It's still apparently a beast. Okay. Let's go. What do we got next? Please, please not a race with laps. Please save me. So it seems like it still takes a while to like load in everyone. It's not as bad as it was when the game first came out. Like it's a little bit faster, but it still takes a while. Like, that's one of the big drawbacks with this, is, like, it's kind of hard to stream because you do spend a lot of time just on loading screens. I'm vamping as hard as I can, please. Alright. So this one, we got 3 laps, I'm guessing. Oh, buddy. Alright, Zora Police, let's do this. Alright. So the curves seem a little gentler than the last time, I say, as we get ready to hit this. There we go, there we go, there we go. Alright. So no collision detection on that one. They're kind of odd. I thought I would, but, you know. Okay, there we go. There it is. There it is. It was. I knew it was coming somewhere. I just didn't know where. All right, there we go. There we go. Out of the way. Man, this is only the first lap. There we go. Okay. But I feel like it is a little bit easier to handle this track than the last one. Okay. Let's go. Oh, man, that's a turn. All right, all right. See, I feel like I'm getting the hang of that one. It's that one that's a tricky part. Like the L ones, those are hard for me. I can't quite figure them out. Not with my handbrake, right? There we go. Like I've got the gist of it, but my timing is just all sorts of messed up. Yeah. All right. I don't even know where everyone else is right now. There we go. I mean, if they want to push me into the flags, that's fine. I'll allow it. Thanks for the boost. Oof, oof. That's rough. That's rough. That's GG. That's GG right there. I'm not catching up from that. But we're a soldier on. Oh man, and that's like the one that I was supposed to have down yet. Okay, there we go, there we go. Okay, so I'm getting a little better at it. Not much better, but a little, you know. Enough that I can learn. Alright. Yeah, this is a DNF for me. There's no way I can make that in 12 seconds. Especially skipping a flag. Okay, well, you know. It was fun while it lasted. It's fine. It's fine. I would have had it if not for that one. Hello, Sky. Alright. But a few people, like, closer to my level. You know, not a whole lot of, like, 4 or 5-star people just sitting around. And credits, okay. Alright. I want at least, like, one more really good race. Like, not a drift race. Let's see if I can't find something that's, more off-road kind of stuff. Right, like dirt track. Let's do it. Let's bring out my rally fighter. That's what I really want. The weird thing with this game is that I don't really realize it until I've been playing for like an hour, but I grip the controller so hard on this. I don't even know why. Like, I don't feel like I am. I don't feel my hands being super tense or anything. But then, like, I take my hands off, and I realize, like, wow, my fingers are cramped. Oh, I feel like maybe I'm just getting more into it than I thought. Crossroad. What do I have in S1? Yeah, see, I don't have anything in S1. Yeah. It's fine. And the thing is, like, I like getting a new group of people in anyways, so let's get back here and give it another shot. Online, Horizon open, let's go. Wait, did I earn a wheel spin? I didn't think I did. Oh, here we go, joining session. That makes sense. What do we got? Oh, it's the same one as it had just put me into. Okay. Now let's see here. Do I have a wheel spin? No. So what's going on? What's going on here? Okay. All right, let's do this again. At least put me in with, like, a different group of people, right? Like, I have to assume that that was the same group that I was just in. Okay, so just regular old road racing at S2. What do we got here? I guess I can use my Cintiq. I can get in my Project Melody. That one was one I just downloaded. To be honest, I don't really watch any VJojo, so... It was a nice livery, though. I mean, I know who Melody is. Yeah. I gotta represent. I gotta promote while I can. I'm gonna be absolute dog shit at this, but, you know. Yeah. On a street track. Yeah, this is gonna be rough. See, I'm gonna be doing that the whole time. Like, this thing is so twitchy on its turns. It's so bad. This is like not a racer you want on city streets. All right, let's get out into the open road a little bit. There we go. Yeah, it does not turn. Okay. All right, what do we got? We joined in into the second or the third race. Like, the weird thing, like, this is my thumbnail car, and it's not a car that I'm even very good at. I just like the livery that I made for it. It's not even, like, all that impressive of a livery. It's just, yeah. It's basic. It's classy, I guess. All right, so race 2 of 3, but it is a sprint. Got it. So I have a little bit better luck here. That first couple of turns is really going to make the difference, I think. The acceleration is really nice. Like, I don't mind taking my foot off the gas to, like, make those turns and then just go all out, right? And it's fine on, like, small turns like that, right? Like, I can make this. That's not a problem. No, slow apply. Got it. All right. Like, I can't tell if those are, like, people's horns, like the whistling. Here we go. There we go. It's hard to tell with how fast everything moves if it's going to be a turn that I'm actually going to have to brake for or not. Like this one I'm going to need to brake for, right? Let's go. All right. I'm starting to feel it. Ah, missed that flag. God damn it. Okay. Well, it was worth a try. Oh god, it's so fast. It's so fast. I can't tell what's happening. That's Pagani for you, I guess. Alright, let's at least make sure to finish this race. I'll take 4th. It's halfway through. The car's seen better days. Could you imagine actually sitting in one of these? Like, everyone, like, wants one until you actually sit in one. I'm just reminded of that scene in Ford versus Ferrari where he actually takes Ford out in his GTO. Just like, so... Think you know about cars, huh? How about going around this airport? I do like that movie. Alright. One more race to go. Let's end on a good note. Hope it's not a lap race, though, because I'm going to be absolute crap on that with all the turns. This thing, it accelerates, and it can go fast on straightaways. If I need to stop, it ain't stopping. Alright. But I am feeling a lot better after that race. A lot more confident than I thought I would be. I mean, it took a second to, like, figure out the turning ratio on this thing, right? But yeah, a lot of those turns really weren't as bad as I thought. It's just so low to the ground, like, when you're turning, like, it really turns, like, more than you think. It just doesn't do, like, L turns, right? It doesn't do the switchback thing. But yeah, you can clip those flags. That's fine. Why not? It's what they're there for. Okay, what's going on with our players? Oh, I don't even know how this looks on stream. You know, that was the other thing. It's last time I tried streaming this, it gets so blurry because of the bitrate thing. And like No Man's Sky, right? Whenever I'm teleporting, like everything's moving so fast. Like my hardware can handle it, but I don't know if I've got my Streamlabs set up in a way to like really handle it. So I apologize if it's like kind of blurry. Got the Hot Wheels BTTB, okay. And a McLaren in there somewhere. Alright, so this is a lap race. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, this thing really doesn't turn. And I think this is another one that I made a custom tuning for. It's just not a very good one. This one is not the one people are downloading. You're probably downloading the GTO. Yep, there we go. Yeah, this race is not going to go as well as the last one. I can already tell. Yeah, you know, I hit the flag. That's all that matters. All right, there we go. There we go. See, like, once I have a chance to accelerate, I can catch up to these other cars. I'm not worried about that. It's staying up there that's the hard part. Yeah, no, this is going to be a last place finish. I'm sorry. I know y'all had hopes and dreams for Rally Racing West. It just wasn't meant to be. This is why I take public transit when it's available. Oh god. Oh, this fucking gnat. It's like flying right in my... Oh god, it's in my eye. Okay. Okay. Bear with me. But I'm like racing with one eye closed right now. Oh god. Jesus. Oh god, this is so annoying. And it's just, it's so hot out and I'm so sweaty. So they're just like... Oh, they're just like aiming for me. This is so bad. God, I'm like nowhere even close to the next group. Hey, I briefly saw someone. Okay. It'd be nice if I at least finished the race. Hell, just barely. Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was awful. That's garbage. Oh. Alright. So I think that'll be it. I can already feel my voice is starting to tighten up again already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take it easy from here on out. But we'll be back at some point. I don't know if it'll be like late tonight or sometime tomorrow. But yeah, we'll have some more fun. But yeah, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad we'll be streaming again. I just I gotta make sure and rest it up. So thanks a ton everyone for coming by to hang out and chat with me and just, you know, just chill. Again, like and subscribe if you want to see what's coming up. Again, I haven't entirely decided what's going to go on tomorrow, but I'm going to do my best to try and get one of those ASMRs. Outside of that, you know, we'll have Final Fantasy VII probably on Tuesday. So, yeah, with that being said, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.